Yeah, recently we heard from quite a lot of schools that if they're unhappy with the performance of their students, then they may consider not giving them an offer the following year, or giving them, for example, a short term of study, and then they need to prove themselves.
You mean unhappy? You mean?
Yeah, unhappy, unsatisfied with academic performance or behavior.
So would you please be a little bit specific? Do they have standards to assess the students or evaluate their performance or behaviors?
Well, yeah, so the grades are very objective. So the grades from their assessments, obviously, completing homework, their attitude in class. So a lot would be taking into consideration their teachers' feedback. But also, it also includes the behavior of the students. During school time and also outside of school time, because even outside of school time, students need to respect the school rules. It's not a good idea for parents to pass on a lot of anxiety and stress to their children, I don't think, personally. So if it was my child, I wouldn't be saying, you better work hard, otherwise you're not going to get an offer next year. I wouldn't be saying that, but I would be expecting them to do their best to complete their homework. If they need extra help, if they're not achieving academically, then try and find them some extra help outside of school. Tutorials for subjects or for English. Often when students aren't doing well in their subjects, it's because, they're struggling with their English. They can't understand all of the new vocabulary very well. So, and also encouraging them to, follow the school rules, be familiar with the school rules, and reminding them that it's important because the school looks holistically at each student. So the overall package, making sure the student overall is doing really well. I mean, one thing that's difficult for parents who may be back in China when their children are studying here is that the parents may not understand the expectations of the schools, the academic expectations, behavioral expectations. So something that we can provide that would be really helpful for parents, kind of one-to-one consultations, explaining to parents the academic subjects that their children are working on and what is expected in the assessments and the exams, explaining the New Zealand school system to them, because in that way, if parents understand, then they can actively take a part in their children's studies and really, really help them to achieve.